2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is.
Well, weather always a concern here in the Plains. Lightning striking in the distance. Oklahoma, no stranger to thunderstorms. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging-type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
No good from Durant. So it's the Cavaliers now. Smith dishes to James. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Westbrook drives in. Off target at the rim. And here's Cleveland. 4-point game. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Thunder on D. Here's Irving. Back to James. Feeds it to Thompson. Wants to get it to Irving and does. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Serge Ibaka. Irving passes to Love. Dishes it to James. Just 4 to shoot. And that one is hammered home.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Outside Irving. Smith on the wing. James kicks to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Thunder trailing by 9.
In that one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
And the rejection by Love.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Now here's Durant. And the rejection by James.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Irving dishes to LeBron. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Amon Shumpert. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Wallace with it. Westbrook picks him up. That shot wide open. Dellavedova's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Waiters on the wing. It's taken away by Smith. Here's the three. Thunder with the rebound. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Kept alive. Thunder trailing by 11. Waiters passes to Westbrook. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Now here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Dellavedova misses from short range.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instinct. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was in. Oh!
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Here's Smith, following the score by Oklahoma City. 5 to shoot. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Westbrook. And another miss by Cleveland.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look look strong here in the early going.
Up the floor, he gets it up, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. Back to James. Lets it go from 11, and Frye slams it in.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Thunder trailing by 10. It's Durant with the drive. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Kevin Love's checked in for Channing Frye. Outside Irving. Shumpert in the corner. Outside Irving. Clock at 4. James kicks to Irving. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Love dishes to Thompson. And there's the 3-second violation.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, you can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ziegler's checked in. Kicks it out to James. Back to Thompson. Outside Irving. A second chance effort. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
Nobody near Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
James, the pass to Love. Kicks it out to James. They swipe it. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it, the fast break chance. The dish to Robertson. Kicks to Durant. Now the pass to Robertson. And it's out of bounds with Thunder able to retain possession. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Robertson kicks to Durant. Stolen by Thompson. Now it's Shumpert running. He can go all the way. Kicks it out to Love. From deep. Can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. It's Durant with the drive. And the shot falls short this time. Cleveland leading by 5.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent mainly Kevin Durant.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Mozgov's checked in. Right side Westbrook. And stolen by Irving. Stolen by Westbrook. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
LeBron right side. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Adams. We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
Offensive rebound. Out to Shumpert. Fires the 3. And good on the basket. Look at Shumpert's got 6.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Adams. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Timeout called, Cleveland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
LeBron with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Here's Fry. LeBron dishes to Mozgov. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Smith kicks to LeBron. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Out to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Fry passes to Smith. Dellavedova once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Westbrook, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Smith outside. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Smith missing again.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure strength.
Oh, we could feel that one all the way over here.
You could see it. That first step was so decisive, aggressive move to attack the rim.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead.
Kevin, there was a point where you...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, you're... And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to...
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first. Third quarter starting here now. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
Out to Smith. Pass to Irving. Second shot opportunity. Another miss by Irving.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire. One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Irving attacking. Pass to Love. Back to Irving. Smith dishes to Irving. Out to Smith. Irving against Westbrook. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Irving.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
James against Durant. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low-post defense.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Foy kicks to Adams. Here's Roberson, guarded by Shumpert. Ibaka, the pass to Foy. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Enes Kanter is checked in for the Thunder. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And the rejection by Smith. On the wing, Shumpert. Love kicks to Smith. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists tonight.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
And stolen by Singler. Boyd dishes to Waiters. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Singler. And Cleveland also making a change. Mozgov, he's checked in for Smith.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
The three from Morrow, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the inside, and it's Shumpert penetrating. Good! Shumpert's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Mozgov with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. Fry passes to Shumpert. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Waiters. Here's Morrow. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Waiters leading the charge. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Off target at the rim. The fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cavaliers leading, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Thompson down low with Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving at the point guard position. No good from the wing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
It's Durant with the drive, and he slams it one-handed.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And the Thunder pushing it up now and finished off by Westbrook.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Irving up top. He's covered by Westbrook, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Cannon. Durant against LeBron. Durant attacking. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half. And Think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Thank you, Doris.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in.
Look at that.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Love checked in for Cleveland. Adams' shot is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Smith kicks to Love. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Durant against James. To the middle. Love dishes to Thompson.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes. Again, does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
James against Durant. James right side. Right block shot. No good. Great D that time from Durant. It's Westbrook with the drive. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving kicks to LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Love.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And the shot is good.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Irving. They get it back. Cantor uses both hands to slap it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Beautiful jam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
With the turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And it's Smith penetrating. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And Thompson sends it back. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving. Westbrook kicks to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Westbrook, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And finished off by LeBron.
communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant's running, and the Thunder another 3.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Smith with it. Love right side. Nails the tray.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Adams, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
James has a 2-pointer. Count it!
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Cleveland will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Can't get it to fall. Cleveland with the ball. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days. And, guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Durant hits them both. For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time.
Now, here's Irving. It's stolen by Ibaka.
It's unusual to see this from him. 3 turnovers already?
You know, I like the aggression, but he's really forcing the issue right now. He's got to just settle down and get back to the game plan.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And here is Durant. Serge Ibaka making his last triple. And the 3 off target. Pass to LeBron. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. There's the bucket. Good.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Irving double team. Down low. And the dunk by James.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And the Thunder with the possession here, following the score by Cleveland.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Smith wide open. He fires. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now here's Durant. Robertson dishes to Adams. Gets that one. Nice pass leading him to the bucket. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Now here's Durant after LeBron James's miss. Here's Ibaka. Adams, the pass to Robertson. And stolen by James. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough
team defense.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Singler's checked in.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Shumpert. The drive by James. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Here's James following the score by Serge Ibaka. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. The feed to Dellavedova. And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. The drive by LeBron. He's got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Now here's Shumpert, following the miss by Kyle Singler, and stolen by Singler. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Now, here is Foy. He's tightly guarded. It's hauled in by Fry. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Now, here's Waiters, guarded by Fry. Waiters dishes to Cantor. Ibaka goes in.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Fry kicks to Mozgov. On the wing, Shumpert. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Waiters passes to Foy. There's a screen by Cantor. The 3 from Morrow. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from... beyond the arc. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And it's Smith missing.
And, you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 and made threes per game. But they actually led the NBA in made threes per game after the trade.
Here's Morrow. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. But still, anybody's game.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, Getting after it on the offensive boards, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The hustle's great, guys, but I think we all prefer to see the finish when you can go up and throw it down like that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And last season, the Cavs would shatter all sorts of franchise records in the three department. I mean, makes sense to have that many shooters on your roster when LeBron opens up so much in terms of floor space.
Roberson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Durant with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Westbrook kicks to Durant. It's taken away by Smith. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Shumpert, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Waiters, no luck. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. Since good. Irving.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Westbrook, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Irving drives in. Smith outside, over to the wing. Love kicks to Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Thompson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. I'm watching Kevin Love. He can do everything on the offensive end, Clark. He's been that way really his entire career, going back to high school.
Yeah, his game is low to the ground, too. No explosive moves or dunks. He takes you on and beats you with skill. Good footwork, smooth shot, sharp passer, and excellent IQ.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Here's James, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, it says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. No matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Foy's checked in.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Now, here is Foy. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Roberson. It's good from long range. And the Thunder lead by 3. Oh, Greg, on the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
And the dunk by James.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Roberson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. J.R. Smith's checked in for Irving. Now, here is Four. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by 4. 9 points for Serge Ibaka. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. No luck. Excellent D from Cancer.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over us.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's James. He's got 16. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the basket by Morrow. Morrow's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Pushing it up. It's stolen by Smith. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Nice D from Singler. 4. Can't get it to go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Thunder out in front, up by 5. And a chip.
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
LeBron passes to Irving. Love kicks to LeBron. He dishes it to Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. The Thunder leading by 4. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Ibaka's got 12.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Irving attacking. Out to Smith. Fires the 3. Smith missing again.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And that one's good. Durant.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Looking to end the run. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Kyrie Irving.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. The shot's good from Smith.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
It's Durant with the drive, stolen by Thompson. James outside. The dish to Love. J.R. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Irving. Puts up a 3. Passes it to Smith from deep three-point range. And it's Smith again missing. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. And easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 13 points.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Pass to Love from downtown. Again, Love missing. Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Shots good by Waiters.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. It's LeBron with the drive. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
The signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
Shannon Fries checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it, the fast break chance. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
James dishes to Love. Hits it from three-point range. Now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
Cantor. And then Durant with the jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
LeBron kicks to Love. Back to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Fry. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
LeBron with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Love the pass to Fry. Out to Smith. Lets it go with the three. Left side, Love. And the three off target. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant's got the ball. Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Love. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. So here's Westbrook. He kicks to Morrow. There's the three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Morrow's got his second bucket tonight.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And that's it for the... Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 7. On the court for Cleveland. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Shumpert in at the three. From about 16, the shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. And Thompson kicks to Irving. He feeds it to Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Dellavedova, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Poke loose. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. It's a pick by Love. 5 on the clock. Irving with a clean look.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
James kicks to Irving. Here's Adams. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And James throws it down hard.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. On the wing, Irving. Stolen by Durant. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ballgame.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 5-point game. James with it, guarded now by Durant. Shoots from the line. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Oklahoma City has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Thunder leading by 5. And Durant, here we go. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Cleveland has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
Durant drawing the double team. And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Shots good by Durant.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. They need his points, and he's producing.
Waiters against James. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 26 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Irving with it, guarded now by Durant. And it's James missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And Durant, here we go. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Durant hits them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Irving dishes to Love. Smith against Waiters. Just 5 on the clock. Waiters against Smith. And another miss by Cleveland.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. James with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Out to Smith. Smith missing again.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Poked away. It's taken away by Smith.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And James throws it down.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Waiters. Got a piece of it. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And Love throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Durant against LeBron. It's Durant with the drive. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson. Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right. Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit. And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're losing by 4. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
Smith outside. It counts. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Terrific win against a high-caliber opponent. What can you say about how they played against you tonight?
Well, they got the heart of a champion. You know, their coach is unbelievable. He does so many good things with those guys. So we knew it was going to be a game. They just kept fighting and made it tough on us, man. I'm glad we...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. They get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,